What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my motherfucking channel. It's your girl Samantha, and we're back with another video. Hello. I know everybody is chismosos just like I am, and everybody literally was talking so much crap about my daughter's quince, about how it was lame, it was boring, and there was nobody there. Yada yada yada. But anyways, a lot of you guys did ask how much it cost. Every time I said it cost about $30,000, people didn't catch the dollars part and kept saying that it was in Mexico, so it was 30,000 pesos, and it wasn't even that much. I don't know how many times I said it was almost $30,000, but here's the rundown. I got everything listed, okay? I'm going to give you the rundown of everything because I know everybody wants to know, literally detail per detail. So open your ears, open your eyes, open your nalgas. I don't know, but here we go. So starting with the arreglo de salón. So we had a party planner, an amazing party planner at that. He did an amazing job. I loved his work. He did so good. The arreglo de salón included basically the catering, the everything that was decorated. We didn't have to worry about nothing pretty much in the hall. It also came with 4 hours of mixology, which is the alcohol and stuff, the bar or whatever. It came with pretty much, yeah, all the decorations, everything. So we did have to pay an extra part of money or whatever for the middle piece. So basically it's called the colgante. So it's the middle piece, whatever middle piece you want in the center of the salon is we paid extra for that. So altogether that was, so with the middle piece and the decorations and everything else, it was $10,727 just for that. Which it came with the catering. We did have, so it was 133 people that we paid for, and they all came, they all showed up. I don't know, people kept saying that was not even that many people. Also, we had even more people show up that weren't even invited, but they ended up showing up after the food, so it wasn't a big deal. But it was up to 150 people that were there, but we paid for, I think it was 133 people or something like that. So yeah, and then we had the Carnival, which a lot of people were I don't know, I guess they were disappointed because they were oh, I thought you were gonna have rides. Hello, you think I'm that rich? So you think I'm rich? No, it was Carnival games. There was 6 games, I think, 6 Carnival games or something like that. It was really cool. They had a life-size operation. They had a basketball hoop game. They had a marble game. They had some other games. It was really cool. They also had they provided the prizes. So all the kids won tickets, and then those tickets they could use for prizes. So I thought that was pretty cool. We paid 14,000 pesos for that, which was for 3 hours. And I don't know if you guys want me to say pesos and dollars. I think I'm just gonna say the dollar amount, but it was $777. So for the DJ, we had the DJ for 6 hours. Let me see. Yeah, 6 hours. 6 hours. And it was $1,944 just for the DJ. We got the salon, which the hall, the venue, whatever you want to call it. It was where am I looking? $1,861. It was 33,000 pesos for 9 hours. We got it until midnight basically, and then you have to pay 500 pesos for you have to get a permit basically. But anyways, it was $1,861 for Melanie's dress. She had her dress designed and custom. There's a designer in La Piedad, Michoacan. Well, she lives I don't know, it's 10 minutes on the outskirts of La Piedad, Michoacan. I don't know what her name is because a lot of people were asking, but she does an amazing job. Her work is amazing. She did she made Melanie's dress within 3 weeks. She has a whole team or whatever. Her dress was $1,666. We had the banda for 2 hours, and that was $666. We did, so the photos, the videography, which by the way, he is amazing, bro. Like, his work is so good. His edits so good. They came in with drones and stuff in the hall, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. It was 31,000 pesos. We paid a little bit extra because we needed it to be express for him to turn in the stuff, because if not, we would not got this stuff turned in before we left Mexico. But that came out to $1,722. We also had the photo session where she like got on the horse and everything. Don't be scared. You can't show him fear because you. So the photo session alone was $33, but the location of the photos, we had to pay for that too, to rent out, like, basically it was like a modern day hotel. It was so pretty, and they had a bunch of horses on it, like the ranch or whatever, and it was $83, which is not bad at all. Then we had chambelanes. We had rented chambelanes. We had 5 rented chambelanes. They provided 3 dances basically. So it was the entrada dance, the vals, and then the what you call it baile sorpresa. They also taught her and her cousin a small dance, like a 1 or 2 minute dance. And then her dad also, they did like some type of dance, and then the choreographer taught them like that dance. Me and her, I just kind of dance with her, and that was it. But they provided like all the choreography, and then, you know, they did their own little outfits, whatever. So that was $622 for that. She got 2 crowns. One of them it was a butterfly crown. She didn't wear that one at all, actually. I don't even know oh, that's the one she used for her cousin, to put on her cousin ultimately, because she got another crown in Mexico, which that came out to $66 for both crowns. Then she got her nails done twice, one for the photo shoot, one for the day of, $88 for those 2 times. And then she got her hair done twice again, and then I got my hair done as well, for the quince. That was $72 for 3 hairstyles, like 3 different times. The VIP passes that we handed out was $57. My mom did not charge me for like printing the ink and her labor. Shout out to my mom. But the passes and the like cardstock or whatever was $57. Not bad. The dress shirts for the boys, and I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty, you guys. I don't care, this was part of the quince, and if y'all are like, that shouldn't be included, I'm including it because it was part of an expense for the quince. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. The dress shirts for the boys were $135. The dress pants for the boys were $36. Super cheap. Like, we got all 3 boys pants for $36. Not bad. My husband got 2 dress shirts, which were $63 for both. He forgot to actually change into the other shirt when he was supposed to do his baile with Melanie, and so that was like, oh, some money for that shirt, but whatever. Then my husband got dress pants. They were $60. I got a dress. It was $194. A lot of people were making fun of my dress. See? Mm-hmm. Saying it looked like curtains. Girl, bye. I thought it was cute. Melanie got her hair dyed for her quince. That was $194, plus she got a hair treatment that was like $25 or something like that. Sorry, not $194, $183, my bad. I was reading off the dress part. Then we got her libro de firmas, which is like the book that people sign in. That was $26. Now, I know you guys are probably going to think that this is not an expense, but it is to me. Our plane tickets and our suitcases for round trip, I'm counting that because we had to go to Mexico to have our quince. I don't care. I'm going to count it. It was $3,745. Yeah, for 6 people. Round trip. We did have a lot of suitcases though, so Give or take, that was why. It's a lot of money. Her pillow where her like shoes went was $27. Her mono was $55, which I thought her mono was really cute. It came with the crown or whatever. Then my husband got boots. The boys got boots. So for all 4 boots, it was $138. Not bad at all. Then we paid 2 extra hours for the mixology because those drinks, let me tell you, I told my sister-in-law that for our niece's quince, she needs to hire him. And I think she is because his drinks are amazing. They're so good. So we paid 2 extra hours because everybody was just in love with them because we only got 4 hours that was included with like the catering or whatever. So we paid $250 more for 2 more hours. And then Melanie was supposed to get a horse, but then she'd opted out. She didn't want the horse. She's like, I don't really want the horse. I'm kind of scared. Like, even when she did her photo shoot, she was kind of scared to get on the horse. So she's like, I really don't want to do a horse. So we opted out of the horse and we got a fireworks show instead. The fireworks show was $230. And then we did the recuerdos, which the recuerdos were really cute. We got like little bottle opener keychains and then fans for the girls, which is crazy because my husband was like saying, oh, we shouldn't get the fans for the boys because they're not gonna use it. The boys were using more fans than the girls, to be honest. But yeah, that was $136. And then I think we included in that was, oh yeah, we got her, included in the $136, there was a box like where people can put money in if they didn't bring a present. That was an option for people. So the total for all of that we pretty much paid for, I'll get to the padrinos in a minute, but that was everything that we paid for. Melanie did help pay $6,000. A lot of people were so upset about me having Melanie pay $6,000. I did not. I just want to make this very clear, and I've said this so many times, but apparently people just don't understand or don't get it. But Melanie was given a budget. She wanted to go over the budget, and she offered to pay the $6,000. Like, she offered to pay monthly. She makes money on social media, so she offered to pay monthly an amount of $500, and then and it ended up being like $6,000 that she paid for. So I will forever be grateful that she did that and was able to do that for us and help us. And like, I don't know, I just think that that's amazing for her, and she didn't have an issue with it. So I don't understand why everybody else has an issue with it. But moving on, the total came out to $25,562 for everything that I just mentioned. And then this is what the padrinos paid for. And a lot of people had issues about me having padrinos because I originally said I didn't want padrinos. And you're right, I originally didn't want padrinos, but a lot of my in-laws offered to help, and I was not going to turn down help. Like, who turns down help, especially in this economy, okay? My mother-in-law got a mariachi for 1 hour, which was $238. My brother-in-law got 2 cakes. We didn't go all out on cake because we had already got dessert included in the catering, but the cake was a hit. Like, that cake was gone. Like, everybody liked the cake. They were simple cakes. Some people were like saying like how like they were so simple. Like, I don't care, they were super cute and simple, and everybody loved it. Like, I don't know why people were upset about the cakes, but they were cute. That was $138 for the cakes. My sister-in-law did the invitations, and she spent $285. I did say like how I wish I wouldn't have done invitations, because I honestly, I don't, like, people are saying, I don't want to say the wrong thing, because I personally think it was a waste of money for the invitations. Not saying like, I feel bad saying that because, you know, my sister-in-law did put money towards it. But if I could go back, let's just put it this way, if I can go back and not do invitations, I wouldn't do it, because I feel like we had so many invitations left over. It was a lot of money spent on invitations. We could have spent that money on something else. Like, we could have had her be madrina for something else. Personally, email animated invitation would have been just fine. You know what I'm saying? Or just a simple like paper invitation. We did the acrylic invitations, and that's why it was expensive. But anyways, my sister-in-law also got the ramo, the artificial ramo, which was $38. And then the regalo sorpresa was between my husband, my mother-in-law, and my brother-in-law. So we got her this huge ramo. If you guys have seen the video. Vaya manera de sorprender a nuestra quinceañera. Fuerte los... You guys know what I'm talking about. But she got this huge ramo. And my sister-in-law actually made the surprise box for her. So I mean, everybody kind of pitched in for the regalo sorpresa, which I thought was cool. But my brother-in-law, my mother-in-law, and my husband added money for like the roll that like came out of the ramo. And altogether, it was $272 with the money and the ramo and everything. So, yeah. And then my other brother-in-law got the piñata, which that was a hit. Everybody loved that. I don't think I've seen a piñata at a quince. So I thought that was pretty cool. Maybe I just haven't seen it, but I'm sure there's somebody that has had a piñata at their quince. And that was $222. And then my husband's aunt got her the ring, which was $166. My sister got her, my little sister and my stepsister, they got her the necklace, which was $300 that they gave me. And then my husband's other aunt paid for the bracelet, which was $722. And then I had a follower that her name's Jess. So nice of her. Shout out to her, girl. She sent $50 to help with the recuerdos, which was so like nice of her. But all that came out to $2,431. So, and also that doesn't include the like $5,000 that we spent on the trip, like when we were in Mexico. But that wasn't really like towards her quince, but we did spend quite a bit of money when we were in Mexico as well. So yeah, it's pretty close to 30,000. So that's what the rundown was. I think that, I wanted to show you guys this because everybody was saying how nobody went. And I just want to show you, like, this is the guest list. So, like, these are all the people that actually went. It's, like, front and back. Okay. Yeah. All those people went. So, I think we spent quite a lot of money, to be honest. And, the plan is for her to have a sweet 16, but we don't know if we're definitely not going all out again. I just want I want to do something for her and her friends, and maybe rent a hall, do some music, do a DJ, maybe a robot, food, something that she can enjoy with her friends. Because, one thing I do feel bad about is like, she obviously couldn't have friends, fly to Mexico. And so I want to give her that opportunity to celebrate with her friends. But if she chooses a car, I guess that will depend on her. So we'll see till next year. So hopefully you guys like the little rundown. And yeah. All right, bye.